Hey everybody, Macktion here, and Justin is going to show us through, well, I don't even know what to call it properly, but Murata's, your ultrasonic triangulation, you know, I'll stop butchering it.
It's an ultrasonic universal motion capture gaming controller, so we can use it against any gaming console. It works with the PlayStation, the Xbox, the Nintendo Wii, and basically it gives you the ability to augment a game with motion. So you can still use the sticks and still use buttons, but then you can switch into motion if you wish, and as much motion as you want. So you can move around the room and the character will follow you. You get this real sense of a connection with the character in the game because it copies your every movement. Now, because it's a console and there's no open API with the game developers currently, we're interpreting the motion and feeding that to the console as button presses and stick movements. But if a gaming developer then wanted to talk to us on a one-on-one basis and talk through our API, you could then do anything. As you move your right arm, your sword follows your right arm.
So where exactly did this project start, and when did it start?
It started actually in my business partner's head many years ago, where he just wasn't satisfied with using a stick to play a game. There's just a lack of accuracy there. And he wanted to get more involved in the game, and that's where it started. And when like the Kinect came out, we were really excited because, okay, we can move because it can see us, but they took the buttons away. So with certain games, you just can't play them on the Kinect because you can't turn the steering wheel, you can't press a button, and with this you can.
We run into a very similar problem, especially on the mobile games, because there's so much interactivity that you lose once you get rid of those buttons or those sticks. So I know exactly where you're coming from. Now, as far as this project, at what stage are you in it?
Right now it's in its prototype stage, and we're looking to move it to Kickstarter around about the end of February, early March. And from there on in, we'll move it into production, and hopefully we'll have a production-ready product by the end of the year.
Fantastic. So hopefully we can see it in action in the next year or so.
Certainly hope so, and we're hoping to be at E3, so there may be another generation of it at E3 in June.
Terrific. Well then, the only question I have, and I know that some people will be asking this, what makes this different? Is it accuracy? Is it, well, what makes it different from the other type of motion tracking things that you've seen? Now, you've already hinted at the fact that you will retain the buttons and that added functionality because of that, but what else makes this unique?
Well, it's using ultrasonics, and we have 4 receivers and 2 transmitters, 1 on each controller half. And unlike, say, the Wii that uses accelerometers, this knows where you are in the room. So it just doesn't know that you moved, it knows you moved from here to there. And it's accurate to within 1/100 of an inch through the XYZ coordinates. So it's incredibly accurate.
So absolute position orientation within 1/100 of an inch, you say?
Yes, within 1/100 of an inch in any of the 3 axes.
Impressive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, the game, or the controller looks great, and I guess we'll get a close-up of it in a minute. I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time and showing us the prototype. Is there anything else that you would like us to know that we haven't covered yet?
No, I just think you should get some hands-on and see what you think.
And I think we should too.
All right.
Sure, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.